Welcome to EDU 216 Foundations of Education. My name is Karen Botnovic, and I'm so excited to be your instructor for this semester. The field of education is certainly one that has my heart. I got my start as a middle grades education teacher, so to now be teaching students who are interested in pursuing teaching as a career is such a privilege for me. And so I'm so excited to get to know you this semester. A little bit about this course. EDU 216 is an introductory EDU course. And so we're going to go over things like the history of education, some important figures in this field, and then we'll transition more into current issues in the field of education. So we're not necessarily going to delve too far into things like, actual teaching strategies or lesson planning. For those of you that are in the teacher prep program, that's going to come later on in your program in EDU 187, which is teaching and learning for all. I did want to use this video as a time to kind of give you an overview of the course and let you know how it's going to run. I do want to point out that right below this video you have the attendance verification. Please make that your next step. This is essentially like a, hey, I'm here, I'm going to participate in this class. It is required of all students. If you do not complete it, you are subject to being dropped from the class. Below there is your syllabus. There's also a link over here in the navigation pane to your syllabus. Those two are the exact same. If you haven't already, make sure to read through the syllabus. This is going to give you things like our attendance policy in the class, how you're going to be graded, the weights of those grades, and a reading schedule of how this course is going to run. I also want to point out over here on the left-hand side, you have a link to your grades. So if you want to see your individual assignment grades as well as my feedback on those assignments, you're going to want to go here. Vital Source Course Materials is where you can go to access our textbook. We will be using the textbook in this course, so make sure you're able to access that. There's also a link to that over here on your bookshelf. USIA, don't worry about that right now, but later on in the course you will have to do a presentation in this class. So USIA is our recording platform where you're going to record that presentation. And then NetTutor is a free tutoring resource for all students at Carteret Community College where you can go and get, for example, a paper that we have in this class. You could drop off that paper, have somebody read it, give you suggestions and feedback, and then within 48 hours they'll get that back to you. Again, it's a completely free resource. It's all subject areas that we offer here. Now let's talk about the actual modules in this class. So our course runs from Monday to Monday, so Monday at 8 a.m. to the following Monday at 12 p.m. So that's lunchtime, that's noon. So each module is going to be due Monday at 12 noon. Each module has an agenda. Always check the agenda before you get started. Now, not every module will have this, but I want to point out, for example, Module 2, you'll see lesson resources. If there's lesson resources, that's something that I want you to read in addition to your text. And so yes, our text is going to be our primary source, but there may be times that I need to pull things from online, whether I need to pull a different video, whatever the case may be, those are going to be found under lesson resources. And then the final section will be assignments. So this is the actual assignments that are going to be due by Monday at 12 p.m. Let me show you an example of an agenda. So this is your first agenda for Module 1. You're going to see the objective for that module, a list of tasks, so do this first before you delve into the assignments. You'll see the assignments listed, and then you'll also see the deadline. So this gives you specifically what it is you are doing for that module. And then each module agenda has an overview video. So this overview video is me giving you directions on what I expect you to do in this module. So just like I would teach a seated class, this is what I would be instructing my students to do in that course. So make sure that you watch this to get a feel for what that module is going to be like. If I need to tell you anything specific about the assignments, I'm going to do it in that video. If you have any questions at all about how to complete an assignment or anything about the class, I am certainly here to support you. The best way to reach me is going to be via email. I'll get back to you within 24 hours during the week. If it's on the weekend, I will get back to you first thing Monday morning. Again, any questions, any way I can support you, please let me know, and I'm looking forward to a wonderful semester.